friends, my name is Milan Dolaria. In this video, I will explain you exercise 4.3 question number 1. So let's start it with question number 1. First of all, read this question. Find the roots of the following quadratic equations if they exist by the method of completing square. Okay, first of all, we need to check it if they are exist or not. If they are exist, then we need to find the roots of the quadratic equation by completing the square method. So here we learn about completing the square method. Okay, so let's start it with question number 1. Our question number 1 is a 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. Now what is the completing the square method? So for that we have two methods. Now completing the square, that means we need to complete this square. That means our two identity x plus y all square, otherwise x minus y all square. Okay, we need to form our equation like this, x plus y all square, otherwise x minus y all square. Okay, completing the square, that means we need to complete this bracket, that means all square. Okay, so we need to form our equation like this so that we can get x plus y all square, otherwise x minus y all square. Okay, so first method, that is here equation is given, right? 2x square minus 7x plus 3. First of all, first method, here we want only x square, but here it is a 2x square. Okay, so we need to divide it by 2. So we need to divide our equation by 2 on both the side. That means left hand side and right hand side. So here our equation is 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, in first term we want only x square. That's why we are doing this. Okay, if we want to remove this 2, then what we need to do? We need to divide our equation by 2. Okay, so divide our equation by 2 on both the side. If we do the same process on both the side, then our answer remains same. Okay, if we do the same process on both the side of equality sign, then our answer remains same. That means we can do it. Now here 2 to cancel, so what is remaining? It is x square. Here minus 7 by 2x, okay, plus 3 by 2 is equals to 0 by 2, it is 0. Okay, so we get this equation, x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2 is equals to 0. Now next step is just write down the middle term, ignore the sign. Here our middle term is 7 by 2x, right? Here our middle term is 7 by 2x. So we need to we need to divide our middle term by 2x. Okay, we need to divide our middle term by 2x. So here finally 7 ones are 7, x cut, so we do not need to write here x. Okay, x cut. So in numerator 7 ones are 7 and in denominator 2 twos are 4. So what we get here, 7 by 4. Okay, again what we need to do, just write down our middle term 7 by 2x. This is a fixed step. Okay, we need to divide with 2x. In all the equation we need to divide with 2x. This is a fixed step. Okay, here we have x, so x cut. In numerator 7 ones are 7 and denominator 2 twos are 4. Okay, so finally what we get here, it is 7 by 4. Okay, so first of all write down the equation, x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2. Then this answer we need to put here, we need to put all square, one time plus one time minus. Okay, so we need to add 7 by 4 all square and we need to subtract it 7 by 4 all square. Why we are doing this? If we add 7 by 4 all square and if we subtract 7 by 4 all square, that means question remains the same because this will become 0, right? So our question remains same, but right now we do not need to cut it because we want it. Okay, we just want to change the form of our equation. That's why we are doing this. Okay, so after this step, here x square, just we need to put this term in place of middle term. Sorry, here. That means after this step, what we actually need to write, x square minus, or middle term remains as it is, minus 7 by 2x. This is our last term. Okay, this is our last term, plus 7 by 4 all square. Okay, after that, what is remaining? This 3 by 2, and here minus 7 by 4 all square is equals to 0. That means we just need to change the order of the term. Okay, this 7 by 4 all square we need to write in place of third term, and third term we need to write in place of fourth term. Okay, so here x square minus 7 by 2x plus 7 by 4 all square. This is the form of completing the square. Okay, that means here it is written in the form of first term square minus 2 into first into second plus second term square. That means this is the form of a minus b all square. So how we need to write the answer? First of all, this here we need to put the bracket x all square. So first of all we need to write x, then middle term sign, then last term 7 by 4 all square. Okay, in place of this 3 term we can write like this, x minus 7 by 4 all square, x square minus 7 by 2x plus 7 by 4 all square. You can convert this step like this, 2 into first bracket x and second bracket it is a 7 by 2 and 7 by 4 all square. Sorry, here we need to write a 7 by 4. Okay, now you can check this, 2 to the 4, so alternately it is 7 by 2x. So this 7 by 2x we can write like this. Here what we write here, first bracket square, negative sign, 2 multiply first bracket multiply second bracket plus second bracket square. Okay, that means a square minus 2ab plus b square. So our a is equals to x, that's why I written in bracket x, negative sign, that means we need to put middle term sign, and our last term it is 7 by 4, so x minus 7 by 4 all square. Okay, so that in place of this 3 term we can write like this, x minus 7 by 4 all square, and in this 2 term we need to give simplification. So here we have 3 by 2 minus 7 square 49. Okay, 7 by 4 all square, so 7 square 49, and in denominator 4 square 16. Okay, we need to simplify this, so that we need to take LCM. Now 16 and 2, LCM is 16. Okay, now how we can convert this 2 into 16? So we need to multiply it by 8. So same thing we need to multiply in numerator. Okay, so multiply and divide by 8. So in numerator 8 3 is a 24 and denominator becomes 16. That is our LCM. Then here we have denominator 16. So our numerator as it is, that means minus 49 as it is. Okay, is equals to 0. Now what is the answer of this? In numerator 24 minus 49 plus minus minus, for 49 minus 24 it is 25, big number sign it is negative, and in denominator we have 16. Okay, so minus 25 by 16. So that answer of these two terms is minus 25 by 16. If we transfer this minus 25 by 16 to right hand side, it becomes positive. Okay, so right now what we have, x minus 7 by 4 all square minus 25 by 16 is equals to 0. So minus x minus 7 by 4 all square is equals to, transfer this minus 25 by 16 to the right hand side, it becomes positive, so 25 by 16. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to take square root in both the side. Okay, here we have x minus 7 by 4 all square, so we need to take square root in both the side. So x minus 7 by 4 is equals to, here right hand side square root of 25 it is 5, and in denominator square root of 16 it is 4. Here we need to put plus or minus. Okay, if we take square root in both the side, then x minus 7 by all square, so square is removed here, so x minus 7 by 4, and square root of 25 by 16 it is 5 by 4, and we need to put plus or minus sign. Why plus or minus sign? Because minus 3 square it is 9, and plus 3 square it is also 9. So if we take square root of 9, then two answers are possible, plus 3 otherwise minus 3. Okay, every time whatever number we have, if we take square root of it, then always we have two possibilities, plus or minus. That's why we put plus or minus sign here. Okay, so here x minus 7 by 4 is equals to plus or minus 5 by 4. So in first case we just take positive sign, so plus 5 by 4. Okay, we take plus 5 by 4 in first case. Now we want to find the value of x, so that transfer this minus 7 by 4 to right hand side, so it becomes plus 7 by 4. Now denominator are same, so no need to take the LCM in denominator, so directly we can add our numerator. It is a 5 plus 7, 12, divided by 4. We can cut this, 4 3s are 12, so our x is equals to 3. Okay, then we need to take our second possibility, x minus 7 by 4. This time we take minus 5 by 4. Okay, again for finding out value of x, transfer this minus 7 by 4 to the right hand side. So right now it is minus 5 by 4 is present on right hand side. Okay, if we transfer this minus 7 by 4 to right hand side, it becomes positive, so 7 by 4. Now here our denominator are same, so again no need to take the LCM, so directly we can simplify our numerator. Now in numerator we have minus 5 plus 7. Okay, so plus minus minus, 7 minus 5 2, big number 7 is positive, so here we need to put positive sign, divide by 4. Now we can simplify this, 2 to the 4, so in numerator nothing is remaining, so we can write 1, and in denominator 2, so x is equals to 1 by 2. Okay, so two answers here we get, that is x is equals to 1 by 2, otherwise x is equals to 3. This is the root of the quadratic equation. Okay, this is the first method. Again I repeat this method, what we need to do, in first term we want only x square. Okay, here we have 2x square minus 7x plus 3, here we have 2x square, so we need to remove this 2. For that we need to divide all the term by 2. Okay, so what we get, to cut, x square minus 7 by 2x plus 3 by 2 is equals to 0. Now we need to write the middle term, 7 by 2x, we need to divide it with 2x. Okay, so in denominator we need to write this 2x, so x cut, so in numerator we have 7, in denominator we have 4. This is our rough work. Okay, these things we do not need to show in answer. So what we need to do, in our original equation, this answer we need to add or subtract. Okay, so 7 by 4 all square we need to add, and we need to subtract it, right? Then these terms we need to put here, we need to change the position of these two terms. Okay, so alternately what we get, x square minus 7 by 2x plus 7 by 4 all square, then we have plus 3 by 2 minus 7 by 4 all square is equals to 0. Now from this 3 term, we need to write our square. That means the first term square root. We need to take square root of first term. It is x only. In middle term, we need to only take the sign. So here we need to put minus sign. Then again we need to write our second bracket. That means third term. Right now it is 7 by 4. Okay. So x minus 7 by 4 all square, and we need to simplify this last two term. Okay. So we will get this. After that we need to take square root on both the side, and we need to write with plus or minus sign. Okay. This is our first method. Second method. This is our original quadratic equation, right? 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0. So first of all, for here, we want x minus y, otherwise x plus y all square form, right? And for that, we need to change our last term. Okay. So we have one formula for our last term, that is LT means last term. Here middle term mt all square divided by 4 multiply first term. Okay. Middle term square divided by 4 multiply first term. Okay. Now middle term, right now it is a 7x, right? So 7x all square divided by 4 multiply first term 2x square. Okay. Now here 7 square it is 49, and x square it is x square only. Then in denominator 4 to the 8 and x square. So x square cut, we get here 49 by 8. Okay. Here we do not want x square. Whatever we have, we can directly use this formula of last term. So here our answer of last term is equals to 49 by 8. Now what we need to do, just write first two term of this quadratic equation. It is 2x square minus 7x. Now in place of this last term, we need to put our last term, whatever we get by the formula. Okay, we get 49 by 8. After that we need to write this plus 3. Okay. After that we need to write this plus 3, and here we add 49 by 8, so we need to subtract it. 49 by 8 is equals to 0. Again, in these three terms we already have in question, we add this term and subtract this term. That means we do not change anything in the original question, right? We just try to change the form of our question. Now these three terms are in the form of completing the square. Okay, so directly we can write the answer. That means here we have 2x square, so just write down square root of the first term. Now square root of 2, it is under root 2. Square root of x square, it is x only. Then middle term sign, right now middle term sign is negative, so here we need to put negative sign. Then square root of our third term. Now square root of 49, it is 7, and square root of 8. Now under root 8, that means 4 to the 8, right? Square root of 4 is equals to 2, and this 2 remains as it is. So alternately we can write this 2 under root 2. Okay, square root of 8, it is 2 under root 2, so that we need to put here all square. Okay, and we need to simplify these two terms, and for that we need to take LCM. So 8 3s are 24 minus 49 divided by 8 is equals to 0. Okay, so at last what we get, under root 2x minus 7 by 2 root 2 all square, plus here we have 24 minus 49 by 8 is equals to 0. Okay, so under root 2x minus 7 upon 2 under root 2 all square remains as it is. Here 24 minus 49 plus minus minus 49 minus 24, it is minus 25. Okay, big number sign we need to put here. Our big number is 49, and 49 have negative sign, so we need to give negative sign here. Divide by 8 as it is equals to 0. Now transfer this minus 25 by 8 to the right hand side. So it becomes positive 25 by 8. Okay, now we need to take square root on both the side. So here we get in left hand side under root 2x minus 7 upon 2 under root 2. Okay, we take square root on both the side. So in right hand side plus or minus square root of 25, it is 5 only, and square root of 8, it is 2 under root 2. Okay, under root 2x minus 7 upon 2 under root 2 is equal to plus or minus 2 under root 2. So our first case is under root 2x minus 7 upon 2 under root 2 is equal to 5 upon 2 under root 2. Okay, first case we take positive number. So here we need to take LCM. So LCM is 2 under root 2. Okay, so this 2 under root 2 we need to multiply here. So 2 under root 2 multiply under root 2. So this under root 2 multiply under root 2 only 2, and 2 to the 4. So totally 4x we have. Then minus 7, because here we already have denominator 2 under root 2. So numerator remains as it is, minus 7 is equals to 5. Here again our denominator is a 2 under root 2. So we do not need to change anything. Now we can transfer this minus 7 to the right hand side. Okay, so it becomes plus 7. So 4x is equals to 7 plus 5, 12. Now transfer this 4 to the right hand side, it goes to the denominator. So x is equals to 3. This is our first answer, x is equals to 3. Then we need to consider our second possibility, under root 2x upon 7 upon minus 7 upon 2 under root 2. Here this time we need to take a negative number, that means minus 5 upon 2 under root 2. Again we need to take LCM. So this 2 under root 2 multiply under root 2. So under root 2 under root 2 only 2. 2 to the 4. So 4x minus 7 remains as it is, because it have already denominator as a 2 under root 2 is equals to minus 5. Here again we have denominator as under 2 under root 2. So we do not need to take LCM here. We do not need to change the numerator here. Okay, now transfer this minus 7 to right hand side. So right hand side already we have minus 5. If we transfer this minus 7 to the right hand side, it becomes plus 7. Okay, so 4x is equals to 7 minus 5. 2 big number sign, it is positive. Transfer this 4 to the right hand side, it goes to the denominator. So 2 to the 4, 1 by 2. So we get the 2 answer, that is 3 and 1 by 2. So by both this method we get the same answer. Okay, in first method, first of all we need to remove this 2. Then middle term we need to divide with 2x. Then whatever number we get here, with that number we need to add here and we need to subtract here, and all square we need to apply. Okay, then we need to consider this 3 term, first, second and third term, and we need to simplify other 2 terms. Okay, in second method we need to find last term by using the formula middle term all square divided by 4 multiply first term. So whatever last term we get, first 2 term we need to write as it is, then we need to put this last term. Okay, and we need to solve it. Okay, then question number 2. 2x square plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. In this equation even I explain you both this method. Okay, but quickly. First of all we need to remove this 2. Here we have 2x square plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. Right? We need to remove this 2. So we need to divide it by 2. Now to cut, what is remaining? It is x square plus x by 2. Now 4 by 2 we can cut it, minus 2, and in right hand side 0 by 2 it is 0 only. Now what is our middle term? X by 2. We need to divide it by 2x. This is a fixed step, right? We need to divide it by 2x. So x cut, nothing is remaining in numerator, so 1 divided by 2 to the 4. Okay, so we get answer here 1 by 4. We need to put here all square. We need to add this term, we need to subtract this term. Okay, so in original question, x square plus x by 2. Now we need to put this term. Okay, that means whatever we get, whatever answer we get here, 1 by 4 all square, that we need to add here. After that we need to write our original last term, it is minus 4. Okay, sorry, minus 2, because we divide it by 2, that's why. So minus 2. Then this term we add here, so same term we need to subtract here. So minus 1 by 4 all square is equals to 0. Okay, now from this 3 term, this is the form of completing the square. So now we need to write the answer. So square root of first bracket, it is x only. From middle term we only need to take the sign. Right now it is positive. And we need to write this third bracket, it is 1 by 4 all square. Okay, this two term, right now we are transferring it to the right hand side, so both becomes positive. So this minus 2 becomes positive, and this minus 1 by 4 all square, it is also becomes positive. Okay, so 2 plus 1 by 4 all square. Here both term have negative sign, that's why we transfer it to the right hand side. Otherwise we can simplify it in the left hand side even. Okay, whatever you want, that you can do it. That means if you want to simplify in left hand side, then you can simplify these two terms in left hand side, and after that you need to transfer it to the right hand side. Otherwise directly just transfer it to the right hand side and just simplify these two terms in the right hand side. Okay, so now what we have here, we have x plus 1 by 4 all square is equals to, here we have 2 plus 1 by 4 all square. So if we take a square of numerator, then 1, and denominator 4 square, it is 16. Okay, so x plus 1 by 4 all square. Now we need to take LCM here, right? So this 16 multiply 2, 33. Sorry, 32. 16 to the 32. Then we need to add this numerator, plus 1 divided by 16. Why we are doing this? Here our LCM is 16, right? Here our denominator nothing is given, so we need to put 16. So same thing we need to multiply with numerator. So in numerator 16 to the 32. Then this plus 1 remains as it is, because it's already have denominator 16. So x plus 1 by 4 all square is equals to 32 plus 1, 33 by 16. Okay, now we need to take square root in both the sides. So x plus 1 by 4 is equals to, here we need to write our answer in plus or minus. Okay, plus or minus we need to put here. Now in numerator we have 33, so square root of 33, it is under root 33 only. And in denominator 16, square root of 16, it is 4. So under root 33 by 4. One time we need to consider plus sign, one time we need to consider negative sign. Okay, so first of all we are going with plus sign. So x plus 1 by 4 is equals to under root 33 by 4. Now transfer this 1 by 4 to the right hand side, it becomes negative. Okay, here we have under root 33 by 4 minus 1 by 4. So in numerator we have under root 33 minus 1 by 4, because we have same denominator, so we do not need to take the LCM. So this is our first answer, under root 33 minus 1 by 4. Now second case, x plus 1 by 4 is equals to minus under root 33 by 4. Again transfer this 1 by 4 to the right hand side, it becomes negative. Okay, so minus under root 33 by 4. If we transfer this plus 1 by 4 to right hand side, it becomes minus 1 by 4. Now again in numerator directly we can simplify it. So minus under root 33 minus 1 divided by 4, because we have same denominator, so we do not need to do anything. Okay, this is our final answer. So two answers we get here. X is equals to under root 33 minus 1 by 4 and minus under root 3 minus 1 by 4. Only one difference is there, here plus sign and here negative sign. Okay, so this 2 is the root of our quadratic equation. Okay, then second method. Directly what we need to do? Directly just put the formula of last term. It is middle term square divided by 4 multiply first term. Middle term right now it is x, so x square divided by 4. First term it is our 2x square, so x square cut. In numerator we do not have anything, so 1. In denominator 4 to the 8, so 1 by 8. Okay, so last term is 1 by 8. So just write down this first two term. After that we need to put our last term 1 by 8. After that we need to write this, and here we add 1 by 8, so at last we need to subtract it. That means we do not want to change anything in the equation. Okay, so we add 1 by 8 and we subtract 1 by 8. Now this is the form of quadratic equation. Sorry, this is the form of completing the square. So how we need to write the answer? In bracket, take square root of first term, it is under root 2x. Middle term sign positive. Now third term square root. So in numerator 1, under root of 1 it is 1, and square root of 8. I already explained you 4 2s are, so 2 under root 2. Okay, so that 2 under root 2 we need to put here, all square. Okay, now transfer this both this term to the right hand side, so it becomes positive. So minus 4, if we transfer it to the right hand side, it becomes plus 4, and minus 1 by 8 becomes plus 1 by 8. Okay, now here we do not have in right hand side we need to take LCM, right? Under root 2x plus 1 upon 2 under root 2 all square is equals to 4 plus 1 by 8. So here we need to take LCM. So here we need to put divide 8 and multiply 8. This is our rough work. You can directly write the answer. Okay, no need to show this. That means multiply 8 and divide by 8 with 4. So here under root 2x plus 1 upon 2 under root 2 all square is equals to, here 8 for the 32 plus 1 33 divided by 8 as it is. Okay, now we need to take the square root. Okay, so under root 2x plus 1 upon 2 under root 2. Here we are taking the square root in both the side. So left hand side square root. Then we need to write the square root of right hand side. So in numerator 33 is there. So under root 33. In denominator square root of 8, it is 2 under root 2. And we need to put plus or minus sign here. So one time we need to consider plus, one time we need to consider minus. Okay, so 2 under root 2x plus 1 upon 2 under root 2 is equals to under root 33 by 2 under root 2. Okay, now we need to take LCM. So this 2 under root 2 is we need to multiply with our first term. So under root 2 only 2, 2 to the 4, so 4x plus 1 is equals to under root 33. These two terms remains as it is because they already have denominator 2 under root 2. Now transfer this 1 to the right hand side, it becomes minus 1. So under root 33 minus 1, and transfer this 4 to the right hand side, it goes to the denominator, because right now it is in multiplication with x. If we transfer it to the right hand side, it goes to the denominator. So our first answer, x is equals to under root 33 minus 1 by 4. Okay, then we need to consider under root 2x plus 1 upon 2 under root 2 is equals to minus under root 33 divided by 2 under root 2. Here again we need to take LCM. So multiply this 2 under root 2 with under root 2. So under root 2 under root 2, 2 to the 4, 4x plus 1 and minus under root 33. Okay, we already have here 2 under root 2, so we do not need to change anything. Now transfer this 1 to the right hand side, so it becomes minus 1. And for finding out x, transfer this 4 to the right hand side, it goes to the denominator. So under root 33 minus under root 33 minus 1 divided by 4. This is our answer of x. Okay, so again we get the same answer. These two are the roots of our quadratic equation. This is the solution of our quadratic equation. Otherwise we can say that this is the zeros of the polynomial even. Okay, so this is the completing the square method. Total 2 method we have for the completing the square method. We can use any method. Okay, thank you.